Good evening to everyone. Welcome to my online class. Today's topic is Python programming part 3, that is the basics of Python. Which are the basics are used for the data science and machine learning and deep learning. Today's topics will be start from the yesterday's continuation, that is string manipulations. Okay. Yesterday we discussed that string concatenation, string repetitions operation. String concatenation nothing but one string followed by another string. Just like we take this un plus itd, the output will be united. The combining of un and itd, that is un followed by itd. Next, put the other one. So when you are using that un star for itd, so it won't make any sense. But let's see that what kind of things you are getting from this kind of statement. So one is that un and plus star itd, star I, so just like not plus star itd. So let's see that what the result is getting from this. So what is that? There some error because we can't able to use that star in between the two strings. Called multiply sequence by non-int of type string. So you can't do that multiplication or star between the two strings. If you apply star means it is just like a multiplication. So that can be applied on the integer values. So that's why it is having no sense, or you can't get any kind of result. You will get the what is that error. If you apply the plus here, you apply the plus here. So what you are getting? You are not adding two strings. You are what is combining two strings, one string followed by other string. So see that the difference is there. So let's take this one. So what you are getting here? One string is un plus 5 is also number but taken in the form of string format. So now both are what is that un plus 5 is both are strings now. If you apply that run, you will get that un5, that is un followed by 5. Even though 5 is number integer, but that is taken as a integer format, that's why you got that un followed by 5, that is un5. Now see that 5 into un, the 5 is an integer into nothing but a star un. So what you are getting answer for this? What you are getting answer for this? Un repeated 5 times. Un repeated 5 times. So let's see that. See that un followed by un followed by un followed by un followed by un. That is nothing but a un power 5. So that's why 5 into 5 times un string is repeated. I think all of understood this. This is the operation what? Iteration or you can say that repetition of a un 5 times. But in case of earlier, you can't able to apply that multiplication between the two strings, or star can't apply between the two strings. Next. So what is this one? What is this one? Same thing. What is the result of this? 5 times un followed by ited. So again here, repeating un 5 times and applying the concatenation between un 5 times followed by ited. Okay. So let's see the result. What is that? 5 times un is repeated here. See this one. And followed by ited. So that's why here 5 times un repeated, ited is followed. Next, 5 into un plus ited. So what you are getting here? Answer. Can you get that 5 times un ited? So with this one, what you are getting? With this one, you will get that united. Now, by applying a 5 into this, you have to get the 5 times united. Yes? Yes or no? So let's see that. So now see that how many times you got that? 5 times. 5 into un plus ited. So now we have applied that both operations. What are the operations here? Plus operator like a concatenation between two strings followed by star operator, nothing but a 5 times repeated. So this is the total what? Two operations can be used for the manipulation of what? Strings. One is that plus as a concatenation between one string followed by other string. 5. Other one is a star, that is the repetition of the same string number of times. Okay. Next, go to the other one. Two or more strings literals. Two or more string literal. That is one. That is the ones enclosed between quotes. Next to each other are automatically concatenated. So whatever the things are there can be taken one string followed by other string. So let's see that. So we are assigned that two strings for the a variable. We are printing this. So what happened? Pi followed by again one tham. So let's see the result of this. So what you are getting here? Python. So now here we are taking that py as a one literal, thon as a other literal or other string. So printing of a, it follows Python pi because both are what followed. What is the single quote? That is nothing but in terms of strings. Next, next is what? Indexing. Indexing of strings. Strings can be indexed by using a subscripting with the first character having index 0. Please all of you careful listen this indexing concept. Please try to listen carefully. I am going to take one example here. I will explain complete all the indexing operations, and based on that we will execute the remaining instructions what I taken in the Jupyter. Okay. So let us take that there is a one keyword. Before that, let us take that one thing like here. Guru Nanak. Guru Nanak. Here I'm not going to use that Guru Nanak as a string for the remaining. Just let's take that Python only. Phon as a string. Now we are going to take that Python, how we are able to store the values in the internally database. So let us take that this. What is the first one? P. First one is the P. What is the second one? Y. What is the third one? T. What is the fourth one? H. What is the other one? O. What is the last one? N. So here is that all the letters of the string will be taken in the form of indexing. The box can be now divided into different cells. Now, for every string, indexing start with from the left to right is 0 first, next followed by 1, next followed by 2, next 3, next 4, next 5, next 5. This is very important. Please careful listen. Where indexing start with 0. That is the first letter of the string start with 0 from the left to right. Now, again you have to take the indexing from the right to left. Indexing from the right to left is always start with first -1. You can access left to right and right to left also. -2, -3, -4, -4, next -5, next -6. Okay. Suppose you want to access the index of 0. Index of 0. Index of 0 is what? P. What is the index of 3? H. Index of 5? N. Suppose index of minus 2? Index of minus 2? What is that? O. What is index of minus 4? What is that? T. Index of minus 6? P. So we can access the any element from the string from the left to right and right to left. Left to right always you taken as the 0 to 1, 2, 3 up to that number of position of the string. And right to left is start with minus 1 and it increases to the till the which is the leftmost one will be taken now. So now here we have to start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next right to left is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Sometimes after some instructions, I'm going to apply the range of indexes also. Range of indexes. So please try to remember this one. Please try to all of you remember this one. Later I will ask some questions regarding this. All of understood this one? Yes? All of understood?
Yes, sir.
Pawan? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now please remember all this. Okay. I'm rubbing this complete one. Okay. So let's see that one by one as for the Python. So what is the taken string here? Python. What is the result of here by executing word variable? So can you get anything here?
Nothing.
Nice. For this one,
Python.
having some error because not defined any variable for that. If you define some variable for that, it will be displayed like suppose you take that a equal to a equal to. So then Python name is non-defined. So because it is string type that, then you have to use the quotations or colons. So then after that you can display this as something as a. So like that here, what I am taken one variable as a word equal to Python. So let's see that what are the things. Now this is executed but not giving any result. Now if you want to go for that word, what is the word containing? Displayed. What is that? Word equal to what? Python. Next. What is the alien of word? Length of the word. So word is a variable containing PITHON string. So the string length will be now getting as 6. Next. What is that other string we are taken? Length of Guru will be what? 4. Next length of Guru Nanak will be what? Actually Guru Nanak is having how many letters? Guru is 4, Nanak will be 5. 9 only, but it's taking again space also string. That's why I got 10. Now accessing of a element from the string. Access a particular element in usually order, that is left to right or right to left. What is the left to right? What is the word? We define as a what? Python.
Python.
In the Python, zero index is what is the zero index?
P.
P. So I got next. What is the third position?
H.
So let's see that H. So that is what? Left to right. So let us
Right.
take right to left. That is access a particular element in reverse order. That is left to right. What are the left to right indexing values? That is
Minus 1.
minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Right to left to right is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And right to left is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now here, minus sign here tells the Python to access the element of the string from right to left, that is in reverse order. So that's why taken that word of index. What the we are not taking positive value. If you take positive value, what you are getting? The Python of positive value what? 0, 1. That's the second position. Suppose you take that here. If you take that here, -1, so it will give what? What is
N.
that? Rightmost position of the string. So what is that? N. Understood now? Next, printing of index 1 value and word of -4. Word of -4. What is the word of first position? What is the first position letter?
Y.
Y. What is the -4th position letter?
T.
Yes?
T.
T. So let's see that.
T. T.
T. Understood now, all of you? Yes, sir. This is what? Left to right axing of index. This is the right to left. Next, we can use another one function like a find of letter in the position. Letter in the position of the string. So for that, what is the string having Python dot? So dot operator can be used for the function find of t. So that is gives that what is the position or index of the letter in that string. So now what is the t position from
2.
2? Let's see that. You got 198. What is that? You got 2. Next, what is the index of 4?
5. 4. 4.
4. So I think all of you understood this indexing. Okay. Indexing can be defined two ways. One is that left to right, other one is the right to left. If there is a possibility is there in the Python, we can access both ways. What is that indexing of a letter in the what is the letter in the what is that string? So we are going to use the two methods: find of the letter or index of the letter. It will give position of the letter in the string. Next, this is very important. String slicing. String slicing. While indexing is used to obtain individual characters, slicing allows you to obtain a substring. So what is that here? Indexing, it will give only one individual character from the string. But in case of slicing, it will give what? Substring. It will give what? Substring. That is the range of some letters. Range of some letters from the which position to the which position. That is starting position to the ending position. So that can be defined in the square brackets. So let's see that. That can be defined in the square bracket. Always variable followed by square brackets for slicing concept. So why you want to apply slicing concept here? When the database having some set of rows and columns, you want to access only few data about the some objects, few data about the patterns. I don't want complete data of that pattern. For that reason, we are going to use the slicing concept here. Slicing concept. Now here, variable followed by there are three parameters. There are three parameters. Three parameters. One is that starting position of the string, ending position of the string, and step. Step means nothing but a step size. So that I will explain now only here. Access from start until the end with a defined step size. With a defined step size. Again, I'm telling here, access from the starting. Access from the starting until the end with a defined step size. With a defined step size means that maybe 1 or default or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6 like that. So here note how the start is always includes and the end always includes. This makes sure that the starting always index with what? You return that one notation here. One notation. What is that? S of and other return I. Other return I. So this means what? Here first parameter is not defined. Starting. That means if you not defined means start with the first letter of the string only. That is the index of the string will be 0. This is for the starting. And the ending will be followed by S of I. Have to specify that starting symbol and followed by any position of the string. Until that, any position of the string. The second parameter is now here 0. So now you can define this with S of with 0 index, nothing but a first symbol of the first position of this symbol to next. Suppose you write 5 up to the fifth position and followed by whatever it is the third parameter is the step size. The step size can be taken as either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay. So now I'm going to explain with the step size also here. So then we'll execute the one by one instructions. One by one instructions. Again, let us take the same, what is that, Python as that. Okay, what is that here? This is a pi, P, T, Y, T, H, O, N. You know that here 0, this is what? 5. This is what? Minus 1 to minus 6. Okay. So let us check that here Python we are taken as a some word variable. Suppose you write that word of 0 to suppose other parameters are written as empty. Here what you are going to display here, start with P and until that all the letters, because nothing but it's like a infinity. Whatever the position of these strings will be there, all will be displayed. Next, word of 0, sorry, word of not defined first parameter, second parameter is defined with some 5. So this will what? It will give starting anything whatever it is started with, but it comes up to the 5. So next, suppose you take that 0 position, fifth position, and third parameter. I am taking step size as a 1. What is the step size here? Start with 0th position and next letter. What is the displaying of next letter from this will be adding of a position 1. So here the first is 0. Next position of the letter will be plus 1. That means step size is 1. Next letter is pi. Next is again plus 1. What is the next position here? 1 plus again 1, it will give 2. That means t. Again step size is how much? 2. Then started with again 2 plus 1, 3. Like that it will be display all. Suppose you take that step size is 2. Anyone please can we explain what the step size is 2? What is the data can be taken for this? Start with what?
Skip
What is that?
0 P.
0 the
P.
next first. 0 the next.
Size 5.
Not a size 5. It is end. What is the size here?
And
Size is
step
2.
size 2.
That is 0 plus 2. That is the second. Next will be displayed second position letter. Understood? All of understood this one. Next, what is the next position of the letter can be displayed?
4.
4. Next, what is the position? 6. Next, what is the position? 8. All of understood now?
End 5.
Whatever it is, just I am giving concept here. Okay. So the step size is 2 means you have to access the 0 position, 2 position, 4 position, 6th position, next 8th position. Till that how many letters are there in that string? Again 8. Suppose if step size is not defined anything. Step size is not defined. You return what? 0, 5 and not define anything sub size. That is nothing but a default step size. Default step size is always 1 only. Default step size is always 1 only. Then the position of strings will be displayed 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 like that. If step size is 2 means the position of letter from the string will be displayed 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Suppose step size is 3. What the position of the strings will be displayed? Please tell me. Banu? First is 0.
0,
Next.
3,
Yes, 3. Next.
6,
6, 9.
9,
Like that you can display. Suppose step size is -2. Step size is -2. Then means what happened? -1 starting. What is that? -5 ending. Then step size -2. So this is also what the same way, but axing of letter from right to left. Yes, I think all of you understood about this slicing concept, string slicing. I want to access only second position and the fourth position. Second to fourth position. Then you write like this. I don't want the first two positions. If you write like this, it will access only second position to the fourth position. Then what happened? The Python is having string. Python is having string. What is 2 to fourth position? Second position is what? This one. So here to here. So displayed as a YTH. This is substring of Python or not? This is substring of Python or not? That's what happened. Slicing used to define what? Substrings are to obtain the substrings for data processing. Now let's go for that executing of instructions based on this slicing concept. All of understood the slicing concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what is the first one? The word. What is the word? Python.
Python.
Next. What is the this string? What is the result of this? What
T
of
by T.
what is that? From 0 position to the third position strings. What is that? What is that? P T
By T.
by T. First 3 positions. Last 10 minutes are left. Please try to answer carefully for this one.
T
Again
by
same.
T.
Again same. Yes, 0 position. You are not given first parameter. It will take a default as a 0 only. Yes. What about yes? What about this instruction?
Same.
Asking again one. Why happened? 0th position, third position. The step size is not given. Step size is not given. Nothing but what?
Same 1.
1. That is default. What is that? Next. This one.
PTO.
PTO. What is that? First position. No? Next, what is that? Step size is 2. Next, second position. Next, fourth position, like that. What is that? PTO. First position, 0 position is, next second position is T, and the fourth position is O. But seventh position element is not there here. That's not defined. Next. See that other kind of slicings. What is the things here written? Python is word equal to Python, but he taken word of 2 to 8th 100 position. Start with second position and 800 position up to that position letters are there. Till that letter it will be displayed. So, but Python is not having this remaining positions. The remaining positions are empty. That's why it will take up to that whatever the last position of the symbol of the string. What happened? What is that? 0, 1, 2. Second position is T. Yes or no? Second position is T. HON. But 800 positions or letters are not there. Whatever the length is there for Python, up till until that it will be displayed. Next. Next is what is this again?
Python.
Same Python. Next. Can you define what is the answer of this?
Python.
Please try to tell what is the exact answer of this section. Word
Python.
of starting position is default and ending position is 4 plus word of starting position is 4, ending position is nothing. What you are getting?
Python.
In between what you have taken? Concatenation. So let's see that. What you got? Python. Up to the fourth position is what? H. From fourth position onwards, what is that? ON. Yes or no? Here end position is not defined. That is infinity until the last letter will be displayed. Next, what is this one? Other variable taken as a one string as a premature. So let's see that. As premature, we are applying the same slicing concept on the premature. Premature. What is that? Squares of what is the start, end, step size. Access from the start until end with the step size is what? Either 1 or 2 or 3. So what is the first one? Other word. Starting position as defined. Second position is what is the ending position as defined? They define what? Step size. Step size defined means what? Until whatever the position of the letter will be, it will be displayed. That is access element from left to right, usual order with the step size 1, start from beginning and stop at last index. If you taken like this, it will display complete string. Next, if you take like this, what happens? Step size is not defined. Anything is not defined. That means what happens? It is equal to previous statement. Equal to previous statement. What about this? Step size is 3. That means 0 position can be defined, third position can be defined, next 6th position can be defined, next like that. Yes or no? What is the first position? P. What is the third position? M. What is the next 6th position? U. Next, what about this? Access element from start to end with the default step size only. What you written like this also or like this also, it will give same. Yes. What is the next one?
Reverse order.
Step size is -1. Understood? Access element from right to left, reverse order with the step size -1. Start from the end and stop at the beginning. So lot of start with what? E. Reverse order. See, reverse order you got. Reverse of the string. We have to use what? Lot of code in the C, lot of code in the Java. But in case of here, you just use this word. What is that? This notation. -1. Step size. What is the starting and ending should be default. The step size -1 is there. It has to give the reverse of the. What is step size -2 means?
Skipping
-1,
two word.
-1, -3 like this. I think. Yes, see that? What is the here? First position. Yes or no? Next. This is the -1, -2, -3 position. Okay. Next. -4, -5, -4. Again A. So like that step size is -1, -2, -4 like that. Next. This one. Step size is how much?
2.
2. Initial and ending is default. So I think all of you understood this. Later it is there 3 minutes. I will try to close up to slicing here up to this last. Same. I'm taking. Now what is this one? This is what?
Reverse.
This is what? This is what?
Original.
Original. This is what?
Reverse.
Reverse. So let's see that. Both are equal. Premature. All of understood here? Premature is palindrome. Premature keyword or text is string is palindrome, not a palindrome. That's what you got. What you got? False.
False.
Now we go for that other one, which is having palindrome. First run this. Other word I'm taken as a variable of P word. I'm running this with madam. You got madam only because no starting and ending conditions. They are given what? They are given what? Complete default values. Next go for the -1 step size. Reverse of the what you will get madam only. Yes or no? Now if you run that code, what is that? This statement as well as this statement. Whether both are equal. If both are equal, what you will get? True.
True.
Yes or no? Check if a given word is a palindrome. So let's run this. Yes. What happened? Madam is reverse also same. That's it is what? What is that? Palindrome. Now we have to remember the slicing concept more repeated way we are going to use. Please try to remember the slicing concept with the step size. Using the slicing concept, we can obtain substring, we can able to define the string is palindrome or not also with the boolean values. If it is not equal, you will give result as a false. If it is equal, result as a true. So today I am going to end here slicing concept. Tomorrow I am going to use the slicing concept as well as indexing. Okay. Have any doubts? There is a 1 minute is there. Any doubts, please rise so that we'll close today's session. Any doubts? No? Please try to practice all this in the Jupyter so that we can remember every concept frequently. Further also, at the time of doing your project, you should recall. If you do many number of times same instructions practice, you may think that these all are simple, but at the time of project you can't able to recall this all the instructions. For recalling that, please try to once again all of you execute in the Python. I'm not saying that try to execute in Jupyter. In Python environment like IDE also we can execute all these instructions. Yes, shall I close the session now?
Yes, sir.
It is clear today all of you string concept, indexing and slicing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And slicing. Please,
Yes, sir.
please again I'm telling, try to practice. You spend half an hour or 1 hour on this, not a big deal for you, so that it will be very useful for your future. Okay, thank you. Today I'm closing this session. Tomorrow we'll continue the same thing.